What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy imKingKenneth back from another video, and today we're gonna talk about cancel culture because I'm gonna say right off the bat, it's fake. And in this video, I'm gonna go over all the reasons as to why it is and examples of celebrities that have been cancelled. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time and head straight to the video. But I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video knows what cancel culture is. But in case you don't, let me explain. Cancel culture is pretty much boycotting a celebrity based on their actions. If a celebrity does anything morally reprehensible, then the general public will cancel them by simply not endorsing their work. But a majority of the time when that does happen, it ends up never working. Either because the general public stops caring, or a celebrity does something that makes people like them again. Take Kanye West for example. Kanye West is a known controversial figure, and he has been cancelled before cancel culture was even a thing. And I could make a video about Kanye West's controversial past, but I already did that twice, so check that out if you haven't already. But if you look at most of his recent controversies, despite them being very bad, he still made it out on top. Literally just this year, Vulture's One became a #1 album on Billboard. And one of the singles of that song, Carnival, became #1 as well. And the reason as to why Kanye is so very popular is simple, because he makes great music. And his fanbase, despite what he says, will always support him no matter what. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all peeped the graduation bear by now. Kanye in general is one of those people that you either love him or hate him. Another person I want to bring up is Boosie. Because Boosie is very controversial as well. Because if he isn't known for his music, he's known for his very controversial takes on the rainbow community. More specifically, Lil Nas X and Zaya Wade. But despite him being on for years, he still has a platform. Boosie has reached a ceiling as to how famous he can get. He's known in the black community and the hip hop community, but not really in a mainstream worldwide level. He's hood famous pretty much. He's nowhere near a level like Jay-Z and Drake. He's not even close to a level like Durk and Lil Baby. So because of that, he really can't be cancelled. Similar to Kanye, people were trying to cancel Chris Brown before cancel culture was even a thing. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past 15 years, then you should know exactly what I'm talking about. And despite that incident with Rihanna, he still has a fan base. Same thing with the other altercations that happened in the past, like Karuchi for example. And I know a documentary came out about these instances, but until a very serious allegation comes out that would actually end up leaving him in jail, I don't see Chris Brown cancelled anytime soon. Because when people bring up the violence against women, people will be like, what's new? Or they're just simply talking about the same thing for the past 15 years. This doesn't just apply to regular celebrities. This also applies for content creators. Because there have been plenty of YouTubers that people wanted to be cancelled, but that end up never happening. Whether it's Logan Paul, IShowSpeed, Mr. Beast, and Kai Cenat, etc. People have been trying to cancel them, some of them justifiable, some are not, for years. If people were actually serious about Logan Paul getting cancelled, then he literally wouldn't have a platform since the Japan incident. But since then, he created Prime KSI, was literally a United States champion in the WWE, and also created Linktree with Mr. Beast and KSI. With Mr. Beast even before the Dogpack videos, people have been trying to cancel him for years. Literally for helping people, whether it's building wells in Africa, or curing blind and deaf people. With Kai and Speed, it's more so jealousy than actual hate. Even though sometimes they should be called out for some things. Whether it's the whole E-Day situation.
I got a psychological question, okay? Say if we're the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine, and then their kids. No,
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me? You're not stopping me. If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Yeah. Come on.
Or even a riot that happened last year. Because even though it was a good idea with good intentions, it was very mishandled. And I was there too, and it was crazy. But people sometimes drag it too much. Like, people were saying that the jail stream that Kai Cenat was doing was sending a bad message to the black community. Even though most people, including myself, only saw it as a live skit. And I know some people are going to bring up the baby, but I don't think it's cancelled either. And let me explain. People were already hanging on the baby before Rolling Loud.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if you smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in
Let's
the
be
air.
real about this.
Yeah, keep it real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a mom. Let's be real.
People were already saying that the baby made the same song over and over again. And similar to Kanye, his controversies became part of his image. Whether you liked him or hated him, he was on the news. But for the people that hated him, they were ready to catch him slipping. So ever since that day, it became downhill from here. And due to his music becoming repetitive and not having a core fan base, people just stopped listening to him. Which, I'm gonna be honest, makes no sense. It's one thing if you don't like his music, but honestly, he does what works for him. Literally any entertainment coming up will do the same thing if it works. With how I'm doing my videos right now, it works for me, both in terms of viewership and personal enjoyment. Obviously, being creative is part of the process of being an entertainer, but what would you rather do? Doing something fun with no one watching, or doing something boring with everybody watching? Because 9 times out of 10, people will pick the latter. And literally every type of entertainer out there does the same thing. But despite all that, he still made charting songs. Like last year, Shake Some was so big, you literally can't escape it. And I'm gonna be quite honest with you, even if the incident didn't happen, he probably still would have fallen off. Like, I like him as a performer and an artist, but when you look at the people that blew up in 2019 and 2020, a lot of them aren't as popular anymore. Roddy Ricch, Polo G, Lil Baby, and that's not even scratching the surface. And like I said, I like their music, but it just isn't hitting the same. Because as times change, people evolve too. But do I think cancel culture does work actually? Yes. And these were instances where people did crime that they can't come back from. Whether it's alleged or convicted. Whether it's Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Mr. McMahon, and Jeffrey Epstein. I know people, including myself, hate how sensitive the world is nowadays. But if these changes didn't happen, then they will probably be doing the same shit today. So moral of the story, cancel culture only works if you mean it. And it's a very justifiable reason as to why. But yeah, that's it for the video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. And if you do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos. And I'ma catch y'all later. I'm King Kenneth, and I'm out this bitch. Peace out, y'all. Bah!
Shut the fuck up.